Guys, deluded, I'm back again. A quick vid. I'm not going to keep you guys here long here, but surely the club has to be looking at a left back. We have to have been looking at a left back for a while now, but surely after over the next 18 months, people, we're going to be looking for a left back. And I say this because Monreal, he made a lot of mistakes last year, but he was one of our most consistent players. I've got no problem with Monreal, but when people seem to, when I comment on his age, people seem to think I'm getting at him. I'm not. What I'm getting at is, obviously, Monreal, if he's so vital to our side, quite rightly so, and consistent and all of these things, and his age is getting on, the longer you take about potentially securing his long-term replacement or going about it in a different way, the more you subject your team to feeling it when these players are out. Look at Koscielny's decline. We've seen it. Look at Czech's decline. We saw it. Jens Lehmann held in high regard by us Arsenal fans. Look how he ended his career here. Obviously came back when he retired, but you get the point. Monreal's been a consistent servant to the club and he's been very good, like I said, and he's a leader and we can't underestimate his influence on what he does for the team to a degree. But he's 32, turning 33. Obviously, playing with someone that's so vital to the side and he's playing game in, game out. And I think he looks after his body well because I remember reading he does yoga and them things there, and he's definitely switched on off the field in his business ventures. But remaining on topic, every game he plays, it's going to be harder for him to recover from. We're playing 2 games in a week and things like that. There's a lot of time to rest, but it's going to be harder to recover from. God forbid, touch wood, he never gets injured. But obviously, every injury you get, the older your body gets, it's harder to recover. The recovery times are longer. Every training session hurts a bit more. You get what I'm saying? I'm 23 years of age, and again, I should be healthy, and I do class myself as healthy. But after I'm playing football, when I wake up the next day, I can feel the cramps and stuff. You go back a few years, that didn't happen. So if you quantify someone that's 32, Jesus, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, everything takes a little more out of you, and the longer we go without addressing these things is a problem. Yeah, you could point to Kola and say, yeah, we've got him, and I believe Kola could come good, especially with Monreal, and he's had some good games defensively. But if you were to ask me on my little opinion on Kola since we've seen him, he started off very well, potentially looked like one of the signings of the season, and then he fizzled out. There's been injuries. He looks like he's been playing injured. He seems to be... His performances, or his better performances for me, have been better going forward because you've seen him do roulettes, you've seen him score some goals, you've seen him assist some goals. Then defensively, he's put in a shift, but there's also times he's been a bit clumsy or not been switched on and things like that. Hopefully, Monreal allows him a chance, a real run in the side to try and show what he's on, to be fair, because if we're honest, Wenger didn't really give him that initially. I swear he even played defensive. We played a back 3 against Leicester when this guy played one of his first games, and then he played him at Thingy. He played him centre half, and then obviously I remember that Liverpool away? Didn't have the best of games there either. He was decent against City away last year, I thought. But yeah, ultimately he hasn't been given a run in this side, and it's more concerning when you look to our younger lot. Now, if we bring in a left back and things like that, then great. And it's rumoured that we're bringing in Jay Lopez, the young Barcelona left back that I've made a vid on. But you're looking at Bramwell and Thompson. They're not good enough in my opinion. Thompson's all right, but he's still very young. Bramwell, I don't think it's going to happen here. Jay De Silva's a midfielder who could potentially have a future at left back at some point, but his strongest position is in midfield, in my opinion. So there's not really, obviously Maitland-Niles at a push could be used there, but you don't want to use any of these options in my opinion. So surely over the next 18 months, year or so, left back is an area we're actively scouting, or rumours start intensifying, or it's under the spotlight a bit more. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe and do the rest. I'm out on that note. Like the vid and do the rest of it. I'm out.